Why should you run sponsored brands on Amazon ads? I'm David Goldenberg, and I'm the former CMO for a brand that grew from 30 million a year to 57 million a year. 20-year digital vet, and I started my own Amazon PPC agency called 11 Ads for Brands, and we specialize in sponsored brands, so let me tell you a bit about that. The first reason that you should run sponsored brand ads, I'm going to give you 3 of them, and stay tuned for the last one because it's quite remarkable. The first reason is that you can gain additional profitable sales, put very simply, right? Why limit your upside? The second reason is that in addition to gaining profitable sales directly from the ads, you can also gain on the organic side. Yeah, I know there's some experts that say you can only use sponsored products to rank organically. They don't know what they're talking about. I've seen top rankings on top 100 keywords on Amazon based on Amazon's own internal data, which you can see in the brand analytics search term report. And we've ranked for those using primarily sponsored brands. And that leads us to the third reason why you should be using sponsored brands. And that is that sponsored brands, by virtue of the creative that is attached to them, allow you to pre-sell your prospect on your product. And as a result of that, you can gain higher conversion rates. If you gain higher conversion rates, that allows you to do things such as compete for keywords that are beyond your budget, that are not affordable to you on an ACoS basis or even on a TACoS basis from sponsored products. And I know this from experience because we had a client who himself was an experienced PPC guy. He and his partners had a high 7-figure exit of a previous brand, and we worked on a follow-up brand of his. And he said, I tried to target this category defining keyword multiple times on sponsored products, and I just couldn't make it work at a ACoS that was affordable, even taking into account the total ACoS. But when we pre-sold that audience using sponsored brands, following some of the strategies I talk about over here, for example, you can see my video on using sponsored brands for super competitive keywords. Even though it's, a little bit goofy in how I edited it, it still teaches you some very important principles that you can use even today to dominate some of the top keywords. And so those are some of the 3 biggest reasons why you want to use sponsored brands on Amazon. And if you're interested to find out more about the differences between sponsored brands and sponsored products, check out this next video.